All right, Full Circle Fitness family, clients, and friends. We're back again for another at-home workout that we're going to show you today. This time it's using this lovely piece of equipment right here, the stability ball. So hopefully most of you have a stability ball at home. If you don't, they're very inexpensive on Amazon right now, so I highly recommend, again, until things calm down with the whole COVID thing and we're doing self-quarantine and social distancing, that this is the piece of equipment to have if you have any at home. A lot of these videos I'm showing you with these at-home workouts don't require any equipment, but definitely for this workout, you're gonna need a stability ball. So we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna do a little bit of warm-up, and again, just like all the other videos, we're just gonna start bouncing for our warm-up, okay? This is a nice low-impact way, get a little bit of a marching. I'm not gonna do the full warm-up time, just like I said in all my other videos. We're trying to keep this as short as possible. You do want to do the 4 exercises we're going to do today on the stability ball, 2 to 3 rounds. We're going to do 1 minute each for the first round, 1 minute each for the second round, and then if you feel like you can do a third round, we're going to do 1 minute each of that as well. So we're still jogging, and then again, I kind of like to throw some punches out, just kind of nice and outreach. And all this bouncing is really good for helping decompress that lower spine. It's really good at allowing some of that fluid to come back in between those vertebrae and kind of give you some nice support on that lower back, right? So again, I like to do maybe some cherry pick, reaches. So we're doing some reaches up here, just stretching the arms out. Okay, and so each of these warm-up exercises, just do them for about 30 seconds a piece is fine. We're just kind of getting the body loosened up, and then open up and back, open up and back, and just kind of do this back and forth. And then we're going to get right into it. So 4 exercises using the stability ball that you can do at home, simple but not easy exercises. All right, so we're going to get right into it. So exercise number 1 is going to be an arm opposite raise on the ball. This is a great exercise to work your glutes, to work your lower back, to work your hamstrings, upper back, neck, pretty much everything posterior on your body, everything behind you, all right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get on your stomach on the ball. I always tell my clients to make sure that you're gonna have this stability ball on your stomach, not on your diaphragm, so not up here, because it really makes you feel like you can't breathe. So right there, on your lower part of your stomach, your hands are going to be on the ground, your feet are going to be on the ground. Now this ball might be a little bit big for me. Generally you want to get a 55 centimeter ball. That's pretty average for most people. Smaller people probably a 45, and larger people maybe a 65 centimeter ball. So let's get into it. Arm opposite raise. You're going to raise the one leg up, keep that toe flexed down. With this shoulder here, okay, with this arm raising up, you can either go thumb up or keep your hand down. If you have shoulder issues, I highly recommend doing it with your thumb up. So again, if you have a timer set in front of you, you're gonna do 30 seconds on one side, and then you can do 30 seconds on the other side, keeping this back foot toe flexed in towards you. Okay, so we're doing dorsal flexion. Now, you can also alternate. Okay, if you wanna alternate, then you would just do the whole thing for 1 minute, or you can do one set at a time for 30 seconds each. Make sure your core is tight and your shoulders back during the whole entire movement, okay? The second exercise we're gonna do is a ball bridge pullover. So again, this is gonna be good for the glutes, it's gonna be good for the lower back, it's gonna be good for getting some range of motion and stretching out your lats and some mobility in your shoulders, okay? So we're gonna get in a good position here where we take a seat on the ball and walk out, all right? So as we're walking, we're going to put our head back on the ball, make sure our toes are nice and straight, and my lower back is off the ball. I don't want the lower back on the ball because you want to work all those important lower back muscles and the glutes at the same time. Arms are straight up, so with the arms straight up, we're going to keep that bridge and we're going to come all the way back with our arms, getting that nice deep stretch, and then they come forward. Your butt will then go down. You will bridge back up and then back again with your arms, getting a nice good reach. If you have shoulder problems with this and it hurts, to bring your arms back. Just go back far enough to where there's no pain, okay? And then bring them forward. And again, when you're bridging, you don't want to roll the ball forward when you're dropping your glutes. You're not hitting the right muscles. You're not hitting the glutes the right way. You're not hitting the hamstrings and the lower back the right way. You want to have the least amount of roll in the ball as possible. So down and straight up, as opposed to kind of doing this type of thing. So again, 1 minute of this, reach back, down and up, and reach back. That's the second exercise, okay? The third exercise is going to be simply bouncing on the ball, doing some punches, okay? Now, if you have hand weights at home, you could definitely do this with hand weights, 2 pounds, 3 pounds. But this is kind of a great exercise to loosen up the lower back. Again, like we talked about earlier, getting some of that synovial fluid back between your vertebrae and your lumbar, kind of giving you a little more support, and then working your arms too. And if you want to switch it up, you can do curls with this, you can do shoulder presses with this. The possibilities are many, okay? So this is the third exercise. Again, for 1 minute, you'll do this. Make sure the core stays tight the whole time. Now, the last exercise, it's going to require you to use a mat. I have a pad right here for my knees, just because you don't want to put undue stress on your knees when you're in this kneeling position. It's basically an abdominal rollout on the ball. So my hands are going to be, I like to say, in a prayer position. So prayer position, and you want to put your hands in the front of the ball, not on top of the ball, because when you roll out, it's not going to give you your maximum range of motion. So putting your hands in the front of the ball, just your fingertips, you're going to roll out. So you're going to lean in against the ball. You're not doing this with your butt back. You're going to roll out, leaning on the ball for support until it gets to your elbows, and then you're going to come back. You should feel a stretch in your abdominal muscles right here. If it's too much strain for your lower back, then you want to regress and maybe do a different exercise or limit your amount of range of motion. So I'll show you. So if I'm rolling out here and I'm feeling it in my lower back, this is the point where I stop and I come back. If I don't feel it, I can come up to my maximum range of motion right here, but make sure I don't arch my back. You keep that pelvis tucked nice and tight with your glutes squeezed. So I'll show you a couple ones on how to do correctly. You're going to roll out, keeping those glutes nice and tight, get that nice stretch in your stomach, and then come back. And again, repeating this exercise for 1 minute. Okay? Simple, but not easy. There you go. 4 exercises on the lovely stability ball. Again, keep subscribing to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Like the video, and we're doing what we can and what I can during this whole COVID-19 experience and trying to help you guys with these free workouts you can do at home. So be safe, be smart, be fit, and we'll see you soon.
All right, Full Circle Fitness fans, family members, and clients. If you like the video you just saw, well, you're in luck, because we're going to be doing more free at-home workouts during the COVID-19 situation where people are doing self-quarantine and staying at home, doing social distancing. They want some options on how they can stay fit and healthy at home. Well, we're going to give it to you. So we're going to try to get as many videos out. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. The links will be below, so we can give you more content on how to stay healthy and fit in the comfort of your own home. We're also going to be doing Zoom group classes during the week. We'll post those times when we have those available as well. And we're also offering private one-on-one training via Skype, FaceTime, Zoom as well. So if you need those services while you're staying at home, please let us know, contact us directly, and we're more than willing to help during these times however we can. So be fit, be safe, and we'll talk to you soon.